Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel for another special edition. Breaking news. Yes, that's why I'm here right now. Breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, major breaking news coming your way from this channel. Chelsea approached AC Milan to sign their goalkeeper, Maignan. Maignan has been a goalkeeper Chelsea has been tracking for the past 2 seasons from AC Milan. But right now, wait a minute. I thought we said we're not going to sign any goalkeeper this season. That Chelsea are okay with Sanchez, Petrovic, Pendes. So now what happened? Why are we now why did we now approach AC Milan to sign Maignan? For what reason? Guys, I don't get it. I understand if we have to sign, and of course, most of it, that is what we have been saying, that Chelsea, the current goalkeepers, especially Sanchez, is not good enough for this squad. His ball distribution is so poor. But for us to still have those players, those goalkeepers there, Petrovic, Sanchez, Pendes, and to get this in addition, guys, I don't get it. I don't. It is mind-boggling. The media told us a few days back that Chelsea weren't signing any new goalkeeper. The same people who made us think now they are coming out to the Chelsea are interested, or they are now talking. They've approached AC Milan. How? What is the issue? Dear friends, what is the issue? I don't get it. Okay, now let's look at this. Just look at this on the screen right now. This is Sanchez with Maignan, AC Milan goalkeeper. There are statistics right there on your screen. The difference between Sanchez, as a matter of fact, there are some areas that Sanchez even performed better than him. You can zoom it and check it by yourself. The only area where this guy is better is errors, errors that led to a goal. This season, Sanchez errors that led to a goal were 5, and this guy's errors that led to a goal were only 2. That is the only notable advantage. 5-2. So my problem is, if we have to sign a goalkeeper, then we need to get the best right now. We cannot get this. Look at the stats on your screen. Maignan and then versus Robert Sanchez. There is no difference. Oh, come on, Chelsea. Come on. Pendes, as the youngest among the goalkeepers that we have right now, is actually viewed as a Premier League ready. Pendes is the youngest among Chelsea goalkeeper, squad, and he's viewed as Premier League ready, despite being 19 years old. However, according to Jacob's Ben, due to his age, he could still be loaned out. He could still be loaned out due to his age. Now, I want to analyze all the goalkeepers we have right now. Sanchez was always the obvious first choice for Chelsea by our own coach's own preference, by Enzo Maresca's preference. As we speak, Sanchez has always been our obvious, starting goalkeeper in the league. Now, Pendes is obviously viewed as a long-term number 1. The youngest one is viewed as a long-term number 1. Now, I don't think Chelsea ever expected Petrovic to be as good as he got with Strasbourg. I don't think so. But now that Petrovic has gotten to that level, we can just have Petrovic and Sanchez, and maybe Flip Jadon. Yes, I almost forgot him. Jadon, we can loan him out to Strasbourg or sell him. Yes, Jadon was probably the most pointless signing of the goalkeeper. At the time they were signing Jadon, I didn't understand it because Petrovic was there, Sanchez was there, Pendes, and they brought him. It's not as if it's an upgrade on Sanchez and Petrovic. He was the most pointless signing. And I don't think he has a future at Chelsea anymore. Maignan will replace Sanchez as the number 1. The way I'm seeing it. Sanchez will get demoted to number 2. Petrovic will probably be sold. Which, this club, I don't get it. Jadon too could be sold. Pendes likely to be loaned out. Now, hey guys, are we now confused or what? And that is not all. That is not just all. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Like I was telling you, breaking news. I'm here because of the breaking news that are coming up. Yes. Chelsea, right now as we speak, their negotiations with Jadon Sancho has stalled, and the player is likely to go back to Manchester United. Jadon Sancho leaves Chelsea as there is no agreement on personal terms. Chelsea will pay Manchester United a penalty of £5 million as part of the clause, and Jadon will return to United, according to the Athletic. The story between Sancho and Chelsea now ready for a new move in the summer window. Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from the Athletic, and many other senior journalists in UK are reporting the same thing. They are reporting the same thing. I knew it would be easy for Sancho to go. I knew it wouldn't be easy. Sorry. It would not be easy for Sancho to go from 300k per week to 120k a week. It will not be easy for you also. And it will not be easy. And if Chelsea try to give Sancho 150k, what that will mean is that Sancho will not be earning more than Cole Palmer. Sancho will now be earning more than Cole Palmer. And these are some of the things that Chelsea tried to avoid. 200k, 150k even. That Cole Palmer right now is on 130k. And you put the two players together. Who is more consistent? Cole Palmer. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea will pay the £5 million penalty clause not to sign winger Jadon Sancho from Manchester United. Situation comes after they couldn't agree a cap price contract after a season on loan. Appreciation over his contribution at Stamford Bridge believed the loan was productive. Chelsea believed the loan was productive for all three parties. All three parties, and he leaves with a well wishes. The player leaves with the well wishes. The loan was productive for both the player, Chelsea, and Manchester United. Oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen, having spent the season-long loan with Chelsea, for me, I believe the player has even developed. And I'm sad that Sancho is leaving Chelsea. I would have wished that Sancho would remain part of this squad. I'm not too sure what was his stance, what was his last cut stance, whether it was 100, 120, 150, and both clubs could not agree on. I just don't get it. I'm just sad Sancho is leaving, honestly. And remember, like I said, it would be a problem if Cole Palmer is earning 130k a week and Sancho, who doesn't start regularly, earns 200k. To be a problem. The whole process is to keep the wage bill balanced. The Chilwells and Fofanas are on the old structure, and Chelsea will shift them. Chelsea will shift them if they have the opportunity. I know, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Quickly, to some other news. Kendrick Paez is expected to go to Strasbourg, and Matisse Amogo is going to join him as well with Strasbourg. Yes. Other youngsters in line for a loan are Maignan, the young star we signed from Barcelona, the young striker Aaron Anselmino. Yes. Mike Penders, the goalkeeper. Yes. A loan is also being seen as an option for David Datro Fofana. All this coming in right now. Mike Penders is actually viewed as a Premier League, ready. But like I told you, because of his age, Chelsea are likely to loan him out. These are the breaking news that I have for you right now. Okay, let's go to a little bit on. Okay, we understand Chelsea will spend the Club World Cup in the USA. Having to spend the Club World Cup in the USA, yes, from the 14th that Chelsea will be arriving in the US of A until the end of the month, until the July. It is expected that after the Club World Cup, Chelsea's plan is for pre-season to be spent at Cobham, with no European training camps planned, according to Matt Law. So after the Club World Cup, the entire squad will return to Cobham for pre-season. No international or no European games, like traveling abroad to play any game outside it. No. It's expected that the squad will come back to Cobham and have their final preparation towards the next season at Cobham. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly before I let you guys go, Al Hilal executives are currently in Paris and holding meetings today on 3 key topics. Al Hilal, the Saudi Pro League team, Al Hilal or club, Al Hilal executives are currently in Paris and holding meetings today on 3 key topics. 1, guess what? Victor Osimhen, a key priority to land ahead of the Club World Cup. Yes. 2, Theo Hernandez, who still needs convincing to join them, but is another top target as it is right now. 3, Alexandra Mitrovic, yes, who could leave El Hilal as revealed yesterday by Fabrizio Romano. Hilal will also held further talks over other midfielders, although not all like Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, we understand, has rejected the big offer they presented to him. Yeah, Atlanta's Ederson, Inter's Nicolo Barella, and Aston Villa's Yuri Tielemans. These 3 names are currently under discussion with Al Hilal executives. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. What else do you want to know? Is there any news again? Exclusive. Nico Williams has begun initial talks to renew his Athletic Bilbao contract. Parties discussing a salary pushing 10 million euros and release clause could increase should a deal be agreed. Not yet a guarantee. Suitors like Arsenal and Chelsea see value in Williams' current 58 million euros clause, and he remains on their radar. But overall cost of the transfer is what is keeping Chelsea abated. His wages and agent fees are the major issues. Make it expensive. His wages and agent fee is what makes the whole deal expensive. Athletic Bilbao hoping they can tie Williams down before any offers arrive. Ladies and gentlemen, they are hoping they can tie him down before any offers arrive. Well, on that note, have a great evening or great night. I will be back and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Shalom and peace.